What's up everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be giving you the top 10 loadouts you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone, along with some bonus loadouts that you can try this week as well. I'm also going to go over some quick tips with you of how to get a little bit better recoil control and a couple of things I've kind of noticed in the firing range. Let's get you these loadouts. All right, for my controller settings, I'm just kind of using 1.4s for my horizontal and vertical stick sensitivities. I just kind of wanted to give you guys these, that way you kind of had a base to start on and adjust from. Of course, got my target aim assist and ADS aim assist on, and if you go to your aiming advanced settings, I'm using instant, assist, and dynamic here. Now, something I've noticed inside of the firing range is that the aim assist seems to not work as well when you're going to the left here, but when you strafe right, it almost fully adjusts to the target. I'll show you this again. So we're moving slow, doesn't adjust. We're moving to the right, adjust perfectly. So that's something I've noticed too. And inside the game, I've noticed when I try to strafe left, I lose a lot more gunfights than when I'm trying to strafe right for some odd reason. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on this, and I'd like for you to try for yourself, but that's just something I've noticed, and it's not adjusting at all unless you're strafing to the right. So for now, I'm gonna highly recommend you guys strafe to the right while firing your shots. You can still strafe back and forth like this. This is usually fine. You're not gonna have any issues there. But as far as your mid-range shots are concerned, you're definitely gonna wanna strafe to the right. Another quick tip is whatever way you strafe, you're gonna wanna drag your right stick to the opposite direction. I know it seems simple, but some people just don't get it. And if that's you, that's okay. But when you strafe left, you wanna bring your right stick to the right to adjust. And when you strafe right, it's gonna adjust a lot for you, but you wanna move your right stick in the opposite direction. Now for this first set of loadouts, we're gonna have the XMG and the AMR9. For the XMG, we're rocking the Otero red dot sight. I like the compensator muzzle, the long barrel or reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and the buffer weight stock. This thing is an absolute laser beam, but same concept there. Then for the AMR9, if you guys are not using this, it's awesome. Slate reflector, AMR9 Regal Pro barrel, jack/underbarrel, 50 round mag, and the jack cutthroat stock. Give it even more movement and strafing speed, but this thing is a lot of fun to run. Next up, we have the PDSW, a highly underrated SMG in my opinion. And then I'm rocking this with the TAC 56, which I just tried out again this week. This thing hits like a Mack truck, man. It's got some recoil, or it's got some visual recoil, let's put it that way. But man, it hits hard, especially at mid-range. For the PDSW, we're rocking the Shadow Strike suppressor. I like the FTAC Series 9 barrel, the GR33 light rail, the TV TAC comb, and the Chimera laser light. Yeah, this thing is a lot of fun to run, especially if you're running it in TAC stance like this. You just no visual recoil at all, and it absolutely shreds. And for that TAC 56, I'm rocking the Jack Glassless Optic, Shadow Strike suppressor, 100 Pro barrel, XRK bow breaker grip, and a 60 round mag. This thing is an absolute beast at mid range right here. So much fun to use. Then I like the GPR91 along with the WSP9. GPR91, we're rocking the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. Not using an optic on this. I kind of really like the iron sights. Either way you run it, even if you're running like the base iron sights without this blueprint, I like both options. Then for that WSP9, we're rocking the billeted Break S muzzle, his short light barrel, XRK edge hand stop underbarrel, 50 round mag, and the high grain rounds. Or you can even run the jack/underbarrel here on this one as well. Help you a little bit with that vertical recoil. But yeah, WSP9 feels amazing. Then for this next set of loadouts, we're rocking the Striker with the Car 98. For the Striker, we're rocking the Shadow Strike suppressor, Striker Recon long barrel, XRK edge hand stop underbarrel, or jack/underbarrel, either one, 60 round drum, and the high grain rounds. But the Striker feels absolutely amazing right now, and I absolutely love running it. Then for that Car 98, we're rocking the range collar optic, or whatever optic makes you comfortable, sonic suppressor L muzzle, precision long barrel, Razorhawk laser light for faster ADS, and a high grain rounds. For a longer range TTK, you'll be able to one-shot headshot at 67.1 meters. Then we have the Model L paired with the FJX Horus. For that Model L, we're going to rock the Volsky Reflex sight. I like the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2. Model L still rips pretty good. Longer ranges, you're looking at about an 800 TTK, which is not the best, but the recoil is super manageable, which is why I think it's still technically in the top 10. Then for the FJX, we're rocking the Slate Reflector sight. I like the Shadow Strike Suppressor S muzzle, the Sin 9 long barrel, Jack slash underbarrel, and the 60 round drum. But the FJX feels absolutely incredible as well. And I've been running that quite a bit this week, actually. Next, we have the SOG paired with the Ames 85. The Ames 85 is one of my favorite assault rifles to run right now, along with the SOG. And then we're rocking the ported compensator muzzle. I like the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, then a mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. The SOG feels incredible, especially at these 10 to 5 to 15 meter ranges. It's just very, very easy to control when it comes to the recoil. Then for that Ames, this thing doesn't move. The Volsky reflex sight, ported compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2. This thing just doesn't move. There's no recoil to this. It's very easy to control. There's just barely any recoil at all. I absolutely love running this, and it just seems like everyone should be running this. Next, we have the KSV and the Krig C. For the KSV, I like the compensator muzzle, long barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds again to decrease that TTK even more. But the KSV feels great. I think it just lacks a little bit when it comes to the TTK compared to some other options. Then for the Krig C, I like the Volsky reflex sight here, compensator muzzle. I like the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and the extended mag 2. So this one's in the firing range though, but man, really don't mind the Krig C right now. It's got some recoil to it, but so it takes a little bit more skill, but again, aim assist does help a lot. Next, we have the PPSH 41. Obviously, we want the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds again. Again, PPSH feels great. No complaints here. Just a fast fire rate, all that good stuff that comes with an SMG. Now, I wouldn't recommend pairing this, but you could pair the Bal 27 with a sniper. It's a great mid-range option. We're rocking these Shadow Strike Suppressor S muzzle, the Crown H3 barrel, Jack slash underbarrel, 60 round mag, and the high grain rounds. Man, this thing feels incredible at a mid-range right there, man. The TTK is good. It's better than the AK-74, and it's technically better than the AK-74, and the Cypher at that range too has a faster TTK technically. So keep that in mind as well. Next, we have the AK-74 paired with a C9. AK-74, I like the Volsky. We're rocking the ported compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2. Pretty standard build for most of our ARs. When it comes to the Black Ops 6 options, absolutely love the AK. And for the C9, I still like the compensator muzzle, long or reinforced barrel, whichever one you prefer, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. So this one's in the firing range again, but man, yeah, C9 still feels pretty good. Just lacks a little bit when it comes to that TTK out at a mid-range now, but still feels very solid. Then we have the Compact 92 paired with the MK2. Compact 92 feels great. We're rocking the integrated suppressor, Ranger foregrip, extended mag 2, CQB grip, and the overpressured rounds. So this one's too in the firing range, but just it shreds, man. Then for that MK2, I like the Willis 3x scope, compensator muzzle, long barrel, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds again. But man, this thing, if you have a fast trigger finger, this is all you need. Next, we have that Cypher that I was using for the example at the beginning of the video, and then the Lockman Shroud from Modern Warfare 2. This thing is a faster TTK and has a faster TTK to sprint to fire speed than any SMG right now. Cypher 91, we're rocking the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. Now, if you need a sight, if you want an optic on there, take off the overpressured, put an optic. I recommend the Volsky. But like I said, man, this thing just absolutely shreds. Absolutely love the Cypher. There's hardly any beating it right now, except my aims. The aims I use is very, very solid. Lockman Shroud, we're rocking the Jack slash underbarrel, 50 round drum, Chimera, the sub OP ammo. If you want an optic on there, maybe even use a barrel. I don't recommend a barrel or a stock. Anything else, if you want an optic, take off the sub OP ammo. It doesn't really matter, but that's kind of what I'm running. It does kind of give some extra flinch to your enemy. Then that Jack Decimator kit turns it full auto. This thing feels incredible right now. I highly recommend using it, especially in tac stance. You don't have to use it in tac stance. It really doesn't have that much recoil anyway, but this thing feels awesome. Just a reminder, Verdansk drops very, very soon. If you guys like these style of videos and you want to continue the journey into Verdansk when it drops April 3rd for season 3, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell so you don't miss a video like this or like any of these. We'll see you in the next one.